Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the assessment that something else is more important than fear. Calm seas never made a good sailor. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. The history of the last half-century is accordingly in large measure a history of financial titans, whose methods were not scrutinized with too much care and who were honored in proportion as they produced the results, irrespective of the means they used. The chief problem is, of course, whether the marching of the general spirit of things is heading consciously or subconsciously toward an idea of extension of boundaries. There are very few things we can know beforehand. We will try, and if we find we are wrong, we will have to change. When a country is at war, we want congressmen, regardless of party, to back up the government of the United States. For every advance that the Japanese have made since they started their frenzied career of conquest, they have had to pay a very heavy toll in warships, in transports, in planes, and in men. They are feeling the effects of those losses. Old women are the secret to the fluffiest cakes. If the fires of freedom and civil liberties burn low in other lands, they must be made brighter in our own. If in other lands the press and books and literature of all kinds are censored, we must redouble our efforts here to keep them free. If in other lands the eternal truths of the past are threatened by intolerance, we must provide a safe place for their perpetuation. If we will not prepare to give all that we have, and that all that we are to preserve Christian civilization in our land, we shall go to destruction. It is a fact increasingly manifest that presentation of real news has sharpened the minds and the judgment of men and women everywhere in these days of real public discussion. We Americans begin to know the difference between the truth on the one side and the falsehood on the other, no matter how often the falsehood is iterated and reiterated. Repetition does not transform a lie into a truth. We have come to a clear realization of the fact that true individual freedom cannot exist without economic security and independence. Necessitous men are not free men. People who are hungry and out of a job are the stuff of which dictatorships are made. We cannot always build the future for our youth, but we can build our youth for the future. When you get to the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. It is the habit of the unthinking to turn to the illusions of economic magic. These unhappy times call for the building of plans that put their faith once more in the forgotten man at the bottom of the economic pyramid. The Liberal Party is a party which believes that, as new conditions and problems arise beyond the power of men and women to meet as individuals, it becomes the duty of the government itself to find new remedies with which to meet them. I have seen children starving. I have seen the agony of mothers and wives. I hate war. Thanks for watching. I hope you feel inspired to chase your dreams. If you liked the video, please subscribe for more. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your loved ones. Leave a comment below to share your thoughts and favorite motivational quotes. See you in the next one.